हाँ जी सिद्धार्थ जी, गुड मॉर्निंग।
गुड मॉर्निंग भैया। सो
19
वेलकम टू द
जुलाई।
स्विंग सर्कल। ये बेसिक डिस्क्लोजर्स हैं जो हम लोग से भी रजिस्टर्ड नहीं है, और नथिंग इन दिस वीडियो इज अ बाय ए सेल रिकमेंडेशन। सब कुछ एजुकेशनल पर्पस के लिए है। आप
पढ़
भी
लो
सीखो
यार,
और मैं भी सीख रहा हूँ।
पढ़ लो पढ़ लो, कुछ नहीं होने वाला इसमें। डेली पढ़ लो यार। ठीक है। सबसे पहले क्या डिस्कस करना है? सबसे पहले मार्केट कंडीशंस, राइट? ओके, ठीक है। तो मार्केट कंडीशन तो यार इस बार काफी ज्यादा मस्ती हो गई है। जितने भी ऑब्जेक्टिव रूल्स थे मेरे की दैट सजेस्ट कि मार्केट इज इन अप ट्रेंड, हाँ वो सारे एक्चुअली टिक मार्क्ड है, राइट? बट स्टिल पोर्टफोलियो कहीं नहीं गया। इनफैक्ट पोर्टफोलियो 3% ड्रॉ डाउन आया जुलाई में। 1 जुलाई से कहाँ गया? हाँ, 1 जुलाई से कल जब मैं अपना लॉग चेक कर रहा था, 1 जुलाई से इस 17 जुलाई के बीच में मैंने कितने 20 या 21 ट्रेड्स लिए हैं ऑलमोस्ट। उसमें से खाली एक खाली चला, और उस एक, हाँ 20 से 21 और एक चला है, और अल्टीमेटली 3% ड्रॉ डाउन आ गया है। आई मीन अच्छी बात बस ये है कि 20 ट्रेड्स का लॉस मिला के 3% ही ड्रॉ डाउन हुआ है। बट पॉइंट इज कि अब वापस मेरे को इसमें कुछ ऐसे क्राइटेरियाज ऐड करने पड़ेंगे जहाँ पे ये चॉपीनेस को मैं हटा सकूं, राइट? लोग बोलते हैं कि भाई मार्केट फीडबैक, पोर्टफोलियो फीडबैक। हाँ,
ईएम को भी बहुत लोग यूज करते हैं। मैंने नहीं करा कभी
यार। ईएम के साथ प्रॉब्लम कहाँ है मेरे को कि ईएम मेरे को पता नहीं है कैलकुलेट कैसे हो रहा है, और मैं किसी के कैलकुलेशन पे ब्लाइंडली नहीं ट्रस्ट करना चाहता हूँ। मेरे को जानना है कि ईएम है क्या। तो अगर क्या नाम है उनका, उमंग भाई, अगर देख रहे हो तो बता दो प्लीज, क्योंकि मेरे को सेम डेटा यूएस मार्केट के लिए भी चाहिए। तो बैक स्टडी के लिए इट विल हेल्प। बट हाँ,
एक्सपी स्कोर करके एक फाइनली नितिन जी ने निकाला है, वो उस पे उसका कैलकुलेशन उन्होंने शेयर कर रखे है। ऑलमोस्ट सिमिलर रीडिंग्स उनके हिसाब से। मैंने वो भी यूज नहीं करा है।
तो लॉजिक शेयर किया है क्या?
बिल्कुल लॉजिक शेयर करा गया।
ओ बहुत बढ़िया, चलो फिर संडे का काम हो गया मेरा। ठीक है। तो हाँ, तो एटलीस्ट अगर आसपास रहेगा तो यू गेट द जिस्ट, राइट? कि क्या क्या चीजें कैलकुलेशन में आ रही हैं। सो बेसिकली द रीजन इज कि अगर सेम इंडिकेटर में ऑलरेडी यूज कर रहा हूँ, सेम चीज, लेट्स से ईएम के कैलकुलेशन के लिए कुछ भी मार्केट ब्रेथ ऐसा यूज कर रहा है, जैसे नेट न्यू हाई हो गया, या फिर परसेंटेज ऑफ स्टॉक्स हो गया, उनका लेट्स से स्लोप हो गया, जो भी चीज ऐड कर, if I'm already using something similar which are giving me the same data points, right? फिर उसके ऊपर मैं एक और लेयर नहीं ऐड करना चाहता हूँ if it is 90% the same।
ठीक है।
What makes sense is कि जहाँ पे मेरा ये वाला करंट फेल हो रहा है एंड वहाँ पे EM is successfully either getting me out, keeping me out of the market, or getting me slightly early when the बॉटम इज हैपनिंग, राइट? तो वहां पे इट मेक सेंस। बट अगेन स्टिल, जब तक कैलकुलेशन नहीं पता चलेगी, पता नहीं होगा कि क्या क्या वेरिएबल्स यूज हो रहे हैं, तब तक इट्स हार्ड टू यूज। सेकंड थिंग इज कि लाइक सब समझेंगे कि भाई 21 ट्रेड है, राइट? 21 ट्रेड्स लिए, 21-22 ट्रेड्स लिए हुए हैं, उसमें से एक लॉस हुआ होगा, एक विनर है, तो बहुत सारे जो लॉसेस हुएंगे वो एक सीरीज में आए हुए होंगे कि 8 लॉस हो रहा है, 5 लॉस हो रहा है बैक एक साथ, राइट? तो रोका क्यों नहीं यार? इतनी डिसिप्लिन होती तो आज सब लोग पता नहीं कहाँ पे होते, राइट? तो मेरे साथ सबसे बड़ा इशू ये है कि सब्जेक्टिव रूल्स जो होते हैं, जहाँ पे इट्स ओपन फॉर इंटरप्रिटेशन, राइट? वहां पे मेरे साथ मेरा वहां पे बहुत बड़ा वीक पॉइंट है कि मेरा जो इंक्लिनेशन होता है वो हमेशा टू ट्रेड मोर टाइप का होता है। So the nature is very aggressive by default, right? तो even that जो one trade जो winning था, right? उसने let's say 10 या 11 trades के loss को compensate किया होगा. तो आप ये समझो कि 5, 6, 7, 8 ट्रेड्स लॉस चल रहे हैं, आपने बुक कर लिए, राइट? छोटे छोटे लॉसेस बुक करते गए बट आपका वो
ब्रेक इवन भी आ ही गया साथ में, ब्रेक इवन ट्रेड्स भी,
वो सब कुछ मिला के. बट मैं सीरीज की बात कर रहा हूँ. तो जैसे मान लो आपका 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 ट्रेड्स आपने बैक टू बैक क्लोज किए एंड आपका क्या कहते हैं 8 ट्रेड बैक टू बैक लॉस में आ गया. बट आपका वो जो एक ट्रेड जो आपका सक्सेसफुल था वो चल रहा है बैकग्राउंड में एंड आप उसमें जो अनरियलाइज्ड पीएनएल देख रहे हो दैट इज कॉम्पनसेटिंग फॉर ऑल द लॉसेस. तो आपके दिमाग में क्या चलेगा? आपके दिमाग में ये चलेगा ना कि भाई आपने एक्चुअली कोई लॉस अभी तक किया नहीं है, राइट? बिकॉज दैट अनरियलाइज्ड गेन्स आर मेकिंग अप फॉर द रियलाइज्ड प्रॉफिट, रियलाइज्ड लॉसेस. एंड सब बोलते हैं भाई let your winners run, cut your losers short, right? तो वो फीडबैक फिर वहां पे मेरे लिए वो वीकनेस है कि वहां पे वो गलत इंटरप्रिटेशन होती है मेरे से हमेशा. तो आई वांट मोर ऑफ ऑब्जेक्टिव रूल, आई प्रेफर मोर ऑफ ऑब्जेक्टिव रूल्स दैट कि हाँ सबसे पहले आपने अपने रूल्स देखे. सो दिस इज हाउ आई स्टार्ट द डे. रूल्स देखे, रूल्स मेरे को पॉजिटिव लगे, मेरे को दिख रहे हैं कि हाँ the conditions are telling me to buy something and then I go and scan this watch list. क्योंकि अगर मैंने watch list scan कर ली पहले तो मेरे को पक्का कहीं ना कहीं से 1-2 बाइंग सेटअप दिख ही जाएगा.
बिल्कुल
वो दिख ही जाएगा मेरे को.
वो सबके साथ यही होता है,
राइट? फिर आपके पास कंट्रोल नहीं रहेगा. तो मैंने उसको
वही ट्रेड चल गया तो और ज्यादा दुख क्या यार लिस्ट में भी था.
नहीं चलो वो मेरे एक किसी ट्रेड को लेकर मैं बहुत ज्यादा हंगअप नहीं होता हूँ. मेरे को वो फोमो तो चला गया है कि हाँ एक ट्रेड ही है जो आपकी लाइफ बना सकता है, वो वाला नहीं है अभी. बट हाँ पॉइंट ये है कि अब जैसे फॉर एग्जांपल अगर मैंने ये देख लिया कि आपका लेट्स से कल के लिए सेटअप है, या फॉर एग्जांपल जो मैंने ट्रेड लिया हुआ था तो CMPDI में मेरा शायद प्रॉफिट हुआ था. हाँ CMPDI, राइट? एग्जाम्पल्स के साथ देखते तो ज्यादा आई थिंक इजी रहेगा. CMPDI, राइट? अब CMPDI को मैंने आई थिंक यहाँ पे खरीदा था, 30 जून के आसपास खरीदा हुआ था. 30 जून या 1 जुलाई को यहाँ पे कहीं खरीदा हुआ था, राइट? अब पॉइंट ये है कि अगर मेरे को यहाँ पे एक और सेटअप दिख जाएगा ना तो मैं खरीदूंगा ही खरीदूंगा, राइट? अगर मैं अगर मैंने मार्केट देख लिया, राइट, मार्केट से पहले ये स्कैन कर लिया तो मेरे को मालूम है कि हाँ मेरे को ट्रेड नहीं करना है. बट फिर भी क्या होगा ना, ओपन करके एक बार देखूंगा कि हाँ स्टॉक कैसा परफॉर्म कैसा कर रहा है, क्योंकि वो दिमाग में वो कीड़ा आ गया है कि हाँ सेटअप बन रहा है, निकल सकता है, राइट? बट अभी जो मैंने उसको क्या किया है, रिवर्स कर दिया है कि अगर मैंने देख लिया कि मार्केट कंडीशन खराब है, लेट्स से मार्केट जो ऑब्जेक्टिव रूल्स है उसके हिसाब से मेरे को मार्केट में नहीं घुसना है, मैं वॉच लिस्ट देखूंगा ही नहीं. आप देखोगे ही नहीं तो फिर पंगा होगा ही नहीं ये सारा, राइट? आप सिस्टम ही नहीं खोलोगे फिर. तो वो किया. लेकिन इस फेज में प्रॉब्लम वहां पे हो गई कि सारे ऑब्जेक्टिव रूल्स ने बोल के रखा हुआ है कि हाँ भाई घुसो मार्केट के अंदर, कुछ भी गलत नहीं है, राइट? आप ब्रेथ इज डिसेंट. ये डिक्लाइनिंग वाला अभी जैसे हम लोग बात कर रहे थे कि डिक्लाइनिंग इज नॉट द राइट क्या कहते हैं राइट मेट्रिक्स, करेक्ट? क्योंकि पुराने अगर आप बुल रन्स में देखोगे तो मार्केट हैज गॉन हायर हाई फॉर अ वेरी लॉन्ग पीरियड ऑफ टाइम, लाइक 3-4 months व्हेन द ब्रेथ इज स्लोली डिक्लाइनिंग. तो अगर आप डिक्लाइनिंग की वजह से अगर आप मार्केट में आउट रहोगे तो बहुत बड़ा मिस कर जाओगे आप. सो दैट इज नॉट द राइट बैरोमीटर टू जज द हेल्थ विद. आप मोस्टली ये देखने जाओगे तो 50 दिस रेड लाइन इज व्हाट परसेंटेज ऑफ स्टॉक्स NSE स्टॉक. सो इंडिकेटर क्या है? ये आपका इंडिकेटर है NSE परसेंटेज. दिस आई थिंक ये 19 का है, राइट?
फाइनल नितिन.
हाँ फाइनल नितिन का. तो ये जो रेड लाइन है दैट इज द परसेंटेज ऑफ स्टॉक्स अबव 50-day मूविंग एवरेज, व्हिच इज above 50 is by any standards a bull market, right? It's a healthy market, not bull market, it's a healthy market. So everything is screaming to enter, but portfolio, like I said, 21 में से एक स्टॉक चला और 20 स्टॉक निकल लिए, right? So that's that's not a positive feedback at all. So अभी के लिए तो I don't know, क्योंकि जितने भी इंडिसेस हैं तो ये मिड स्मॉल कैप है 400, इट्स ट्रेंडिंग अबव 20 डे एंड 50 डे मूविंग एवरेज,
both sloping up.
both sloping up, correct. जो small caps हैं sloping up near its pivotal high or 52 weeks high, closes above this mid cap. So another reason, so हाँ, यहाँ पे एक और चीज क्या है
All
कि
time.
हाँ, all time high, right? So all these three indices that I track, mid cap, small cap, and mid small cap 400 universe, right? There are no negative signs. Now, one thing that I did not realize कि क्या हो रहा है is rotation, right? So my portfolio is, or my watch list is heavy with power stocks, power transmission and distribution, power generation, और क्या कहते हैं ancillaries, proxies, and data center and AI stocks. So these are the two themes, correlated themes that I'm tracking, right? इस फेज में दो स्टॉक्स डिड डू वेल, सारे जितने भी आप उठा के देख लो, आप एमवी देखो, एमवी के अंदर चॉपीनेस आपको दिखेगी, ये चॉपी है।
ये जनरली शायद चलता ही वैसे है।
नहीं, यहाँ पे ये देखो ना, अच्छा एक रन आया ही तो था। व्हाट इज की यहाँ पे KSH, चॉपी, आर केबल ने मेरे लिए इतने सारे पैसे बना के रखे हुए हैं यहाँ से, राइट? चॉपी, राइट? सो दिस एंटायर सेक्टर इज चॉपी, एंड यहाँ पे ही जितने भी मेरे ट्रेड्स हैं मेरे इसी सेक्टर के ही है, राइट? अपार्ट फ्रॉम दिस, आई थिंक सीरमा इज वन दैट आई टुक which looked pretty good, but unfortunately that did not materialize. सीरमा, ये एक दिन का ये बन रहा था, मैंने किसने लिया था सीरमा सबसे पहले? कहाँ गया मैं? सीरमा 15 जुलाई को, हाँ 15 जुलाई कौन सा दिन है? 15 जुलाई, तो हाँ आई थिंक
ऊपर जा रहा
ये, हाँ आउटसाइड बार टाइप का कुछ बना रहा था, बट टुवर्ड्स द एंड ऑफ द डे बहुत ही भयंकर क्लोज हो गया, तो यहाँ से आई गॉट आउट, एंड देन आई थिंक ये जो नेक्स्ट डे वो ये था, दैट सीम टू मी लाइक अ रिवर्सल कि हाँ यहाँ पे कर सकते हैं। फिर नेक्स्ट डे मैंने यहाँ से जैसे ही ओपन हुआ नियर द प्रीवियस क्लोज के आसपास, यहाँ पे मैंने ट्रेड लिया हुआ था, एंड ये वाला स्टॉप लॉस काफी छोटा था, बट अदरवाइज या, तो मार्केट कंडीशंस इन दैट टर्म्स इज मेरे वॉच लिस्ट के लिए इज नॉट कंड्यूसिव, बट हाँ फार्मा डिड एक्सट्रीमली गुड। आपका फार्मा का कुछ स्टॉक्स अगर निकाल के देखे तो
स्पार्क
था, बट मोर ऑफ लाइक सेनोरस और साई लाइफ साइंस, राइट? आपके सकर हो गया, ये रूबिकॉन रिसर्च इंडिया,
इनस्विफ्ट बहुत अच्छा चला।
तो ये सारे जो स्टॉक्स हैं, ये देखो जहाँ पे सेम चॉपी हो रही है, यहाँ पे दीज आर मेकिंग न्यू हाइज, राइट? न्यू हाइज। सो
बेसिकली ऐसे है कि ब्रेथ का सीन ये है कि मान लो पावर करेक्ट हो रहा है और हो सकता है थोड़े से और ज्यादा स्टॉक्स करेक्ट हो रहे हो, लेकिन एक सेक्टर पूरा ऊपर जा रहा है, तो वो ब्रेथ इसलिए उसका वो ट्रू पिक्चर रिफ्लेक्ट नहीं कर रही।
नहीं, ब्रेथ ब्रेथ तो ट्रू पिक्चर ही रिफ्लेक्ट कर रही है। ब्रेथ ब्रेथ गलत बोल ही नहीं सकते बिकॉज ब्रेथ इज डेटा पॉइंट्स, राइट? सो if the number of stocks, NSE stocks above 50-day moving average are greater than 53%, that means more than half are trading above 50, right? So अब now point is कि which half, right? अब above 50 में आपके power stocks भी होंगे, right? But point क्या है कि any bull run is led by 2 or 3 sectors, ठीक है? And between those sectors is what rotation keeps happening. So this run is led by your power, chemicals, pharma. These are the 3 very strong, and in between कहीं से भी थोड़ा सा जाग के अपना डिफेंस आ जाता है कभी कभी बीच में कि हाँ भाई मैं भी हूँ, आई एग्जिस्ट टाइप का। तो not entire cycle will be led by one sector, rotation होंगी, and rotations are very healthy कि ये सेक्टर यहाँ पे ये 7th अप्रैल से लेके यहाँ तक was led by, this 1 month was extremely well led by, in fact so much so कि यहाँ तक I would say कि 20-22 जून तक it was only power transmission and distribution stocks, and then silently some of the leaders from फार्मा एंड आपका केमिकल्स, एक्यूटस हो गया और भी बहुत सारे हैं, राइट? सो इवन दे वर पैरेलली लीडिंग, बट जब ये रोटेशन आया, सो दिस रोटेशन केम इनटू द पावर सेक्टर व्हाइल अदर सेक्टर्स आर लेड नाउ, सो द लीडिंग सेक्टर हैज मूव्ड फ्रॉम पावर डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन टू फार्मा सेक्टर्स नाउ। तो अगर इस फेज में आपने फार्मा ट्रेड किया होगा, देन यू वुड हैव रियलाइज्ड सम पॉजिटिव फीडबैक ऑन योर पोर्टफोलियो। मेरे साथ वो होता नहीं है बिकॉज मैंने इतनी रिसर्च करके रखी है अपने स्टॉक्स के ऊपर कि आई डोंट हैव एनर्जी टू स्पेंड दैट सेम काइंड ऑफ टाइम एंड डेडिकेशन टू ट्रैक अनदर सेक्टर, वो होता नहीं है। तो मेरे लिए सबसे सिंपल पॉइंट ये है कि भाई आप अपना एक सेक्टर पकड़ लो और व्हेन इट्स chopping around, when the rotation is happening, stay out of it. वो analysis मेरी miss हो गई यहाँ पे, and that's why I got chopped out so badly है। But ठीक है, I mean बहुत ज़्यादा harm done नहीं हुआ, 3% drawdown is fine. That is expected for my style of trading. That's more like a built-in in the structure कि भाई मेरा क्या drawdown होगा, मेरा what when the markets are favorable, what kind of returns can I expect, मेरा बैटिंग एवरेज इन जनरल क्या होगा, वो सारी चीजें built in है, so it's not a very big deal. Yeah.
So
market health conclusion है कि by data points it's still uptrend in a let's say stress, जहाँ पे the rotation has happened from the leading sector of power transmission and distribution to pharma, chemicals. Now, I will be out because my watch list is bad. I will be out for the entire week. मेरे setups भी नहीं है because all of the setups are forming the right hand side. मैंने कल ये लिया था, CG पावर लिया था, इतना अच्छा एक ट्रेड था CG पावर का ये
claim of 21
CG पावर का मैंने 15th and 16th को खरीदा था, and CG पावर is like one of the most liquid stocks, institutional stock, right? So when you track institutional stock, they will guide you कि हाँ सेक्टर कैसे परफॉर्म कर रहा है। तो आपका CG पावर हो गया, पावर इंडिया हो गया, आपका क्या कहते हैं
TD Power
TD Power Systems is not as
as liquid, हाँ, Power
as,
India.
as big as Power India, CG Power, because they are the CG Power, Power India are the biggest, one of the biggest beneficiaries of whatever trend we are in, right? Anyways, so 15th को मैंने स्टार्ट की थी पोजीशन व्हेन आई थिंक ये हाई के ऊपर गया था, एंड देन व्हेन वी वेंट अबव दिस हाई मैंने और ऐड किया हुआ था. आई वाज थिंकिंग कि हाँ मेरा क्या एक्सपेक्टेशन था कि ये गैप फिल होगा एंड देन ये यहाँ पे थोड़ा सा स्ट्रांग रहेगा, थोड़ा सा एक 4-5 दिन
Mini base.
कंसोलिडेशन देगा जहाँ पे ये मूविंग एवरेजेस कैच अप एंड देन इट विल फर्दर ब्रेक आउट फ्रॉम हियर. एब्सोल्युटली गॉट डिस्ट्रॉयड द सेम डे यहाँ पे. तो जो मैंने यहाँ पे पोजीशन बाय की थी वो सारा क्लोज के टाइम पे मैंने निकाल दी, एंड देन जो मैंने यहाँ पे खरीदी हुई थी वो सारा इस दिन निकाल दी थी. तो इसी में मेरा को 0.6% ऑफ द पोर्टफोलियो का हिट हुआ था. आई थिंक दिस इज द बिगेस्ट हिट इन दैट एंटायर 21 ट्रेड्स. सीजी पावर वाज द बिगेस्ट, क्योंकि यहाँ पे इस पॉइंट पे माय साइज वाज अराउंड 40%.
अच्छा,
तो
इन फ्यूचर्स और कैश, ये शायद कैश
नहीं कैश कोई फ्यूचर ट्रेड्स नहीं है.
ठीक है,
वो फ्यूचर ट्रेड्स का नाम से थोड़ा सा एक वो दुख होने लगता है, तो हटा के रखा हुआ. तो मेरे लिए, मेरा पर्सनली तो नहीं है, बट हाँ somebody who is tracking pharma sector, they have done extremely well. So आपका this is the market.
they would have moved their portfolio.
Correct, absolutely. But हाँ, one thing is कि there will definitely come a point जहाँ पे the rotation will happen out of pharma, and again the power will take over as the leading sector. So वहाँ पे you have to be careful. Don't make the stupid mistake I just did.
So next is वही watch list and universe I have shared over Twitter.
Watch list simple once again.
शेयर कर दिया.
तुम्हारी लिस्ट थोड़ी सी आई थिंक डिफरेंट होगी, क्योंकि मेरे को खाली 77 स्टॉक्स दिख रहे हैं. लास्ट वीक जब अपने सर्च किया तो याद है अपने को 130 दिख रहे थे. एक मिनट देखते हैं इसमें क्या क्या है. हाँ, RS ग्रेटर देन 90.
हाँ, ऑलमोस्ट यही ग्रुप रैंक 40 तक मैंने उसको लिया.
चार्ट्स में इस पे राइट?
नहीं, मार्केट में पे.
ओके, मैंने देखा नहीं होगा. तो एक बार बस लेट्स गो ओवर द क्राइटेरियाज अगेन. Group rank top 60. If you can't make money in top 60 rank, you can't make money beyond 60, so don't even try. Technical filters, market cap, small, mid, large. Unless you have insider information, don't track microcaps. Current price greater than 25. Average rupee volume greater than 5 CR. Percentage from 52-week high minus 15. So they should be within 15% of their 52 weeks high. I personally prefer all-time high, but we don't have a filter for that. You can play
highs aren't making new highs.
Nahi, pharma.
Pharma. Sorry.
Right. You can play with 20. My goal is always to reduce the size of my watch list, so that's why I've reduced it to 15%, but 20% is just fine. Stocks that have been having some sort of up move, so they would have made something like 30%. That 30% is still on the lower side. I would much rather prefer 50%, 60% of 52-week low. But this is just so that I don't miss any of those IPO stocks when they are forming the first early base right after the IPO, right? That's it. There are no fundamental filters, there are no pattern recognition filters, nothing of that sort. This is one filter, and then I have this IPO, same thing. Everything else same, except for just one thing, that IPO date should be within 2 years. That's all. बस इतना ही है. ये सबसे बड़ी लिस्ट बनेगी मेरी 77 स्टॉक्स की वहाँ पे, और इस वाले में आपकी 97 स्टॉक्स,
I'll share this also.
right? And then over here I sort it with RS rating and then go each by each. Now, out of this 97 stocks, my watch list will be of, let's say, 15 to 20 stocks on a higher side. Focus list is something that I'm looking where there can be some actionable activity in the coming week. So that would be somewhere around 5-6 stocks. So right now, if you see focus list, this is all it is. This is because I took trade in pretty much all of them. RR Cable, we had got absolutely destroyed after this. This was such an innovative buy. Yeah, got hammered here. CG Power I already showed you. Acme Solar was the one that was there with me for a very, very long time. I mean, till this was the last stock to hit my stop loss, and I still feel this is one of the leading stocks for the next cycle. First entry was here, second entry was here, and then because the first size was, I think, 10-12% over here, when I bought, I wanted the size to be somewhere around 25 to 30%. तो ये टॉप हेवी ज़्यादा हो गया, इसलिए जो ब्रेक इवन था वो मेरे को काफ़ी क्लोज रखना पड़ा, एंड स्पेशली व्हेन अदर स्टॉक्स वाज टेकिंग अ हिट, तो काफ़ी टाइट स्टॉप लॉस रखा, एंड देन इट हिट एंड इट बाउंस्ड. सो पार्ट ऑफ द गेम. KSH हमारे बहुत होप्स थे, राइट? तुमने उस दिन मैसेज किया था, भैया आप इसको अंदर मत लेके आना, राइट? सी व्हाट हैपेंड नेक्स्ट डे.
पूरा 5% चल के सेम डे तो यही लगा कि मुझे शेक आउट कर दिया, बट ठीक है, मैंने कहा अवॉइड करता हूँ क्योंकि ये बहुत बार हो रहा है.
राइट. तो KSH अगेन वाज डीपली हर्टफुल स्टॉक. सिल्वर टच यहाँ पे बाय किया हुआ था, ये रुक के रखा हुआ था बिकॉज इट बाउंस हियर, बट अगेन व्हेन सेकेंड डे on Friday when it was trading below this 10-day moving average, right, I thought, okay, this is also going to break, but this has some positive action. So उस टाइम पे मैं बोल रहा था ना, अगर आप स्टॉक स्कैन करोगे, अब जैसे सिल्वर टच है, राइट? अब मेरे को दिख गया कि यार ये तो शेकआउट पे शेकआउट दे रहा है, राइट? अब वो चुल आ जाएगी एक बार देखो सिल्वर टच कैसे परफॉर्म कर रहा है, राइट?
ट्राई कर लेता हूँ एक लेके.
So that's what I want to avoid. एक मिनट यार, मैं पानी लेके आता हूँ. Just one second. Sorry. तो इसलिए जो रूल्स है वो ऑब्जेक्टिव जितने ज्यादा हो उतना आप कम मिस्टेक्स करोगे. दिस इज व्हाट आई फील. एंड दिस इज नॉट फॉर एवरीबॉडी. दिस इज सो ये जो भी कुछ मैं बोल रहा हूँ, मैं खाली अपने लिए बोल रहा हूँ, अपने एक्सपीरियंस से बोल रहा हूँ. इट विल डेफिनेटली वेरी फॉर पर्सन टू फ्रॉम पर्सन टू पर्सन, सो don't take my word for it. MV again after the results again got hammered. I think one of the best results in their company history. मैंने इसको ट्रैक नहीं किया, but yeah, Power India, one of the leading stocks.
Cheating.
मैंने बहुत प्यारी एंट्री ली थी यहाँ पे. और बिकॉज इट्स सच अ लिक्विड स्टॉक्स, राइट? मेरी फर्स्ट पोजीशन ही थी, आई थिंक 25% की, क्योंकि स्टॉप लॉस बहुत छोटा था, बहुत ज्यादा छोटा था, लेस देन 1% का था. सो व्हेन इट क्लोज हियर आई वाज लाइक बल्ले बल्ले हो गए. द सेम वो उदय चोपड़ा, आदित्य चोपड़ा, राइट? क्या नाम है? उदय चोपड़ा वाली फीलिंग आ गई थी कि भाई अब मर्सिडीज आ जाएगी, आ जाएगा, वो आ जाएगा, बट डिडंट वर्क. BHEL का देखो अर्निंग के बाद कैसा हैमर्ड हो गया. सो अब ये सारी चीजें फोकस लिस्ट से ना निकल लेंगी मेरी. लॉर्ड्स मेटल इज समथिंग खाली मैं देख रहा हूँ. आई एम नॉट गोइंग टू.
ग्रुप एज अ होल इज परफॉर्मिंग, मतलब लॉयड्स एंड किर्लोस्कर ग्रुप एज अ होल मतलब अच्छा परफॉर्म कर रहा है.
राइट, दे हैव मूव्ड इनटू और दे आर ऑलरेडी इनटू पावर सेक्टर, राइट. सो वो पूरी थीम ही काम करेगी. बट मैंने इस पर पढ़ा नहीं है बहुत ज्यादा कुछ कि क्या है क्या नहीं, तो इसलिए आई डोंट हैव एनी क्लू. वो खाली बस ट्रैकिंग पर्पस के लिए कि सुंदर लग रहा था बेसिस व्हाई आई हैव केप्ट इट हियर. थायरोकेयर इज अगेन वन इन लीडिंग सेक्टर जहाँ पे आपका व्हाई आई डोंट नो, मैंने कुछ गड़बड़ की क्या. इस वाले टेम्पलेट में मेरे पास ये नहीं आता था, यहाँ पे रिजल्ट्स आते थे. थायरोकेयर का, हाँ थायरोकेयर को देखो, सॉलिड सेल्स ग्रोथ दिख रहा है उनका. आई थिंक हाँ ऑल टाइम हाई पे सेल्स आया इस पिछले क्वार्टर में 224. तो वन डेफिनेटली टू ट्रैक. बस वही है. बट अभी ये फोकस लिस्ट पूरी हट जाएगी. दिस नेक्स्ट होल वीक इज गोइंग टू बी वेरी
नेक्स्ट होल वीक इज जस्ट चिल.
करेक्ट. क्योंकि
बीच
बहुत अरे नहीं, इवन दो 3% ड्रॉडाउन इज नॉट अ बिग डील, बट मेंटली काफी ज्यादा एग्जॉस्ट हो गए. वन डे ऑफ होप, देन फॉलोड बाय डिसअपॉइंटमेंट, होप डिसअपॉइंटमेंट. सो जब लोग बात करते हैं ना मेंटल एग्जॉस्शन की, दैट इज एक्चुअली करेक्ट एंड दैट इज एक्चुअली ट्रू. एंड दैट्स व्हाई जैसे मैंने कल बोला था ना कि नया मैं एक मार्केट ब्रेथ पे वो कर रहा हूँ, रिसर्च कर रहा हूँ. सो 2020 से लेके 2026 के डेटा के ऊपर कर रहा था. एंड the objective was to stay out of the game as much as possible. So I'm just tweaking the rules, making more rules, adding more and more parameters on top of each other, which get me at a time when the trend is established or is getting established, and it gets me out right near when historically the choppiness starts, right? So
basically like Dan Zenger की यार, गैस एकदम सही टाइम पे दबाने और सबसे पहले भागने.
एग्जैक्टली समथिंग लाइक वो जो 6th अप्रैल वाला जो अपना पीरियड था, राइट, जो अपना 6th अप्रैल वाला पीरियड था जहाँ पे एवरीथिंग वाज वर्किंग. 7th अप्रैल 8th अप्रैल, हाँ 8th अप्रैल से एवरीथिंग वाज वर्किंग. आप कुछ भी खरीद लो, इट वाज वर्किंग. सो दैट्स व्हाई the more I read about it, the more I listen to podcast and interviews of US market. अभी जैसे अपना ये चल रहा है ट्रेडर लाइन का कॉन्फ्रेंस चल रहा है, राइट. उसमें आप जितने लोगों का भी सुनोगे तो नाउ थिंग्स आर बिकमिंग मोर एंड मोर क्लियर बाय व्हाट दे आर सेइंग एंड नाउ दैट यू हैव एक्सपीरियंस्ड इट कि setups are nothing. Setups does not hold any value now to me. Market environment is supreme, right? Market environment के बिना कुछ नहीं है. Market environment is क्या है अपना tagline?
Environment is greater than
Environment is greater than psychology. Psychology is greater than setup, right? आप अब जैसे फॉर एग्जांपल लेट्स से इस अगले दिन कल ये ब्रेकआउट दे दे, सब कुछ एकदम पॉजिटिव चला जाए, राइट. नाउ आई एम मेंटली सो एग्जॉस्टेड कि आई डोंट वांट टू ट्रेड. तो कुछ ट्रेड्स मेरे यहाँ पे डेफिनेटली मिस हो जाएंगे, राइट. तो दिस इज वेयर द साइकोलॉजी कम्स इन, दैट यू हैव टू बी इन द राइट माइंड सेट कि हाँ ट्रेड लेना है. व्हेन यू सी ट्रेड हैपनिंग, व्हेन यू सी ऑल द रूल्स being adhered and everything is checked, then you should not hesitate to just punch like a robot, just punch.
और शायद ये मैंने आपको बोला भी था कि यार मुझे ऐसा लग रहा है बहुत ज्यादा पुल बैक आना चाहिए और मैं नहीं कर पाया था इस गैप अप के बाद पंच. मतलब इवन पूरे अप्रैल में मेरे को ऐसा लग रहा था कि अरे भाई कब आएगा पुल बैक. राइट.
काफी लोगों का ये था.
सो आई इवन रेड, मतलब मार्क मिनर्वी ने बोला भी था कि आफ्टर अ करेक्शन लॉकआउट रैली आता है. तो अब मेरे को और क्लियर हो गया कि यार ये लॉकआउट
लॉकआउट रैली होता क्या है? सो लॉकआउट रैली एग्जैक्टली वही लोग होते हैं जो ये पहले इसको बिलीव नहीं करते हैं कि हाँ ये एक्चुअली एक रैली है, एंड देन once they see this going up, everybody making money and you're not part of it, that is the lockout rally, right? And then
और
इस पोजीशन पे हाँ, एंड वो पुल बैक काफी लेट आता है, एंड इस पोजीशन पे यहाँ पे जब एक महीने का इतना स्ट्रांग मूव आ गया, यहाँ पे लोग रेजिस्ट नहीं कर पाते कि फाइनली हाँ कि नहीं होगा ही होगा, एंड देन यहाँ इस अराउंड इस टाइम के आसपास घुसेंगे, एंड देन थिंग्स वुड स्टॉप वर्किंग, एंड देन दे विल गेट चॉप्ड आउट, एंड फिर से एक उनका दिमाग में बन जाएगा कि अरे नहीं ये तो शेक आउट है, एंड देन अगेन दिस समथिंग लाइक दिस हैपेंस। अगर ये यहाँ से ये निकल लिया होता तो अगेन पीपल विल बी लॉक्ड आउट हियर, राइट? तो एवरीथिंग that is being said is true, but just don't listen to anybody. Listen to people who are well established name into the industry, the likes of, you can follow the likes of
डेविड रेन
David Ryan, absolutely. तो how to make money in stock market by William O'Neill is the inspiration, but the real pivotal point in my career was when I discovered David Ryan and heard his interviews. So great admiration. उनके जैसा और कोई भी नहीं है. Very low key guy, very humble person, right?
I don't see him posting each day. बहुत कम पोस्ट करते हैं ऐसा कुछ भी, मतलब ट्विटर पे भी बहुत कम एक्टिव है. कुछ नहीं. Then you can follow David Ryan, you can follow Mark Minervini, of course, Mark Ritchie, Ross Haber, Amit Rai is wonderful. Even we wrote a tweet on Amit Rai's recent video.
हाँ, आप वो चेक कर लो. हमारा ट्विटर हैंडल क्या है?
The Swing Circle,
right? वहाँ पे आपको मिल जाएगा Amit Rai, and then you have more people like Jim Roppel, Matt Caruso, or I'm forgetting his name, Shapiro. क्या नाम है? Jimmy Salim. हाँ?
Shahid Salim also.
शाहिद सलीम का एक इंटरव्यू है ट्रेडर लाइन पे, दैट इज अ मस्ट वॉच फॉर एवरीबॉडी.
रिचर्ड मोगलन के चैनल पे,
या वो रिचर्ड के चैनल पे, ट्रेडर लाइन के चैनल पे. शाहिद सलीम, ही इज अ पाकिस्तानी ट्रेडर, मतलब ट्रेडर फ्रॉम पाकिस्तान ओरिजिन, यूएस मार्केट. सो एंड एक्चुअली मैंने शाहिद को एक ट्वीट भी भेजा हुआ था, एक मैसेज भी भेजा हुआ था ट्विटर पे, एंड ही वेरी काइंडली रिस्पॉन्डेड आल्सो. सो
नहीं, गुड गाय, हम्बल गाय,
काफी हम्बल गाय. तो आप इन लोगों से सुनोगे, राइट, who had lived in that era, and when they talk about their experiences, it becomes very natural कि हाँ, initially you will not be able to relate to it because you have not experienced it, but once you have experienced the same thing, then you go back and think, okay, they were right? And that is when you build that confidence कि हाँ, you can follow that person because couple of things that he or she has said in past and or what you drew from them are actually true. So that is when you realize कि हाँ, ये बंदा थोड़ा सा genuine types का है, right? तो
even I think Shahid Salim was a part of William O'Neill's course ऐसा.
Shahid Salim was part of Mark Minervini's course.
After William O'Neill, I guess.
William O'Neill का कोई कोर्स नहीं था. William O'Neill they used to give conferences.
सेमिनार का पार्ट थे वो.
Right, but he was part of Mark Minervini's practices, I think, for a very long time. तो उनके, I mean, market environment, everybody will talk, that's the supreme. 3 out of 4 stocks follow the trend of the market. So if 75%
in momentum follow the trend of the market.
Correct, right? So if 75, sorry,
बोलो
नहीं बोल रहे थे कुछ.
Market health done. Universe list, watch list shared.
अभी next
how to spot the market is ending its correction?
Okay. Yeah. Uh, Again, मेरा फॉर्म बिलीव है कि कीप थिंग्स एज सिंपल एज पॉसिबल. बहुत ज़्यादा इसको क्लटर करने की ज़रूरत नहीं होती है. तो इफ यू जस्ट गो बाय हिस्ट्री, लेट्स टेक 2021 से हिस्ट्री, 2020 से हिस्ट्री. you most people want to be hitting here, find an opportunity here, which is not, I mean, you can't do that in any scenario because लोग बोलते हैं नहीं यार यहाँ पे स्टॉक अच्छा काम कर रहा है, मैं ये स्टॉक उठा सकता हूँ. बट व्हेन यू हैव 5 stocks in your portfolio not working, one working, you don't really feel like pulling the trigger anymore.
And this
After
time
10
fear
stocks
भी काफी ज्यादा होता है.
काफ़ी ज़्यादा होता है. एंड जो लीडर होंगे वो ऑलरेडी निकल लिए होंगे. तो एक दो जो टॉप जो लीडर्स होते हैं उनको कैच करना बहुत मुश्किल होता है. सो द अप ट्रेंड by any definition is when the structure is making higher high, higher low, which starts sort of here. So even if you miss here, trust me, जो stocks यहाँ पे lead कर रहे होंगे, they would consolidate during this phase, and then this is when you will get the next buying opportunity in them. So if you see the structure starts making higher high, higher low here, this is when I feel the reversal starts. And then the second parameter is the slope of the 50-day and 20-day moving average. So this is where the 20-day actually started the uptrend, and then the crossover happened here. 50-day started turning here. इससे ज़्यादा मेरे को और कुछ नहीं चाहिए होती है to know whether the established trend is an uptrend or not, right? You can see the whole thing here. We stopped making a higher high here, so this is where the choppiness started. So even though the price is not making a lower low, it's making a higher low, but there is no higher high, right? So till here again the choppiness would start. Once that established, then you have a run again. Then again you have a choppiness period where there is no higher high. Once the higher high established, again up you go. And then you come back to the phase जहाँ पे higher high है ही नहीं. So just if you follow the simple structure of higher, not trading anything else except for higher high, you are part of pretty much all the rallies, and you avoid this choppiness here. So here the higher high is not established, right? यहाँ पे lower high बना रहा है, but the higher high is not been established. Another, I think the same होगा, let's call it lower high, but यहाँ पे if it has gone above this.
वो बोलते हैं ना कि शायद एकदम वो बियर मार्केट रैलीज टाइप एकदम फ्यूरियस.
हाँ, but you will get, let's say आप अगर यहाँ पे कर रहे हो, यहाँ से यहाँ तक ट्रेड कर रहे हो, तो definitely you can make 5, 7, 10% of impact on your portfolio. तो एटलीस्ट जितने भी ये चॉपिनेस वाले में जो ड्रॉडाउन आया होगा, दैट यू कैन कवर ड्यूरिंग दिस फेज. सो वो बात नहीं है, बट पॉइंट इज कि आप you can enter here, and then once the price goes below this, you will be stopped out. You don't want the price to come back again in this structure, and then again a lower high. We don't have a lower a higher high structure. We don't have a higher high structure. Now yet till here you see यहाँ पे you have some यहाँ पे you have some a brief higher high structure, right? Then again you stop making higher high. यहाँ पे है. Now इसलिए मैं बोल रहा था कि 2-3 डेटा पॉइंट्स को when you combine, right, you can really increase your odds. So for example यहाँ पे अगर आप खाली इस स्ट्रक्चर ये पुराने वाले रूल पे जाओगे कि हाँ जब ये वापस आएगा तब मैं स्टॉप कर दूंगा, यहाँ पे ये अंदर आते आते you would have been destroyed absolutely यहाँ पे. So another thing is you can think is when the price is below 20, you don't enter the market. That's like the the line on the stone. This rule cannot be voided at all. In fact, so much so that you can, in order for the entry, you don't even look for the close about 20 period, but you look for low about 20 period. So low about 20 period would be something like this day. Then the candle's low is above 20 day, right? So यहाँ पे is when you can have another objective rule to enter the market, and then combine this with multiple market breadths. So yeah, couple of just few simple rule. Keep it for yourself to identify whether the market is trending above or not, whether the market health is good or not, and then as you that's just to start with. But as you evolve as a trader, you learn more and more stuff. You gain more experience. You add more data points to it to further reduce your involvement into the market. Because if you are involved in market, you are likely to lose money. The market is there to make you lose money, right? Psychologically, not the market is designed, but the more you are involved in the market, the more chances you will lose money. So the idea is to enter the market when it's in a environment that is healthy, or that signals your style of trading, right? For me, with my back test, मेरे research से I've realized कि okay, my style of trading doesn't work when the price is below 20, and it definitely doesn't work when the market is sloping like this. So two things that I need to see is market the 20 is sloping up, and the price is above the 20 day, right? And when I see this higher high structure, that gives more confidence to me that yes, we are in established trend. It's not just the choppiness anymore, right? फिर उसके बाद से
ये थोड़ा सा एंटिसिपेट भी करना पड़ता है, सही, राइट?
क्या चीज?
जैसे 21 के ऊपर हायर एक और हायर हाई बनेगा, ये तो एंटिसिपेशन है, और ट्रेड्स तो आपको लेने ही पड़ेंगे।
ट्रेड्स यू विल हैव टू स्टार्ट टेकिंग फ्रॉम हियर, राइट? यहाँ से मैं ट्रेड्स लेना स्टार्ट कर दूंगा, but the real confidence will come when the structure has formed first higher low and higher high, right? That means that yes, this is now an established uptrend. तो ये सारी चीजें हैं यार, बाकी का कुछ नहीं पता. That's how your thought reverses.
ट्रेड्स ऑफ सक्सेसफुल ट्रेडर्स पहले इमेज पोस्ट कर देंगे, बाद में वीडियो कर लेंगे.
Right. So, another topic that actually we wanted to cover in the last point, but last session, but वो हो नहीं पाया because we got off track. बहुत ज़्यादा off track. So again, this is what I have consolidated through my research. People are free to dispute this. I have no objection. This is just for me and my opinion. तो आपको अगर गाली देनी है कमेंट में गाली दे दो, रिफ्यूट कर लो, आई डोंट केयर.
हेल्दी डिस्कशन के लिए हम हमेशा रेडी हैं.
गाली दोगे तो यू विल नॉट गेट अ रिस्पांस. प्यार से बात करोगे तो यू विल गेट रिप्लाई फॉर श्योर. बट हाँ, तो बेसिकली एंड दिस I have definitely heard somewhere, seen somewhere, read somewhere, and then I have experienced this myself, and that's why I just wanted to bring it out here. The personality, people talk about all of the stuff about trading, but not the personality stuff. That is one of the most under discussed topic. In this entire concept of trading is knowing yourself and what are the personality traits that a person should possess in order to become successful in this endeavor. For example, you definitely would have heard, right? Ki not every individual is a good team leader, right? There are players who are great individual contributors, and then there are and then there are people who are great leaders, and then there are individuals who can do both, but that number is very low, right? So knowing yourself is very important to the trading. First is to identify what kind of trader you want. So whether you are a swing trader, whether you are a positional trader, whether you are an investor, whether you are a intraday trader, or whether you are a scalper, right? If you have a mindset of a intraday trader and you are forcing yourself to be a swing trader, that's not going to do well. I am a swing trader. I realized that very quickly. But during the 2025 phase, I tried intraday trading. I did horribly in that. So that further established the point that I am not an intraday trader. And you'll get these things, if you just sit back and just try to know who you are as a person. So for reference, I am a sort of individual who likes to plan things ahead. I am sort of an individual who don't like surprises. So any deviation in my pre-planned schedule throws me off. It really irritates me. So let's say if my family has planned, okay, Sunday is to be spent this way. We have this to do. We'll come back. We'll have lunch. We'll go out at 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock. We will be back by 8 o'clock, and then I know I'll go to bed at 10 o'clock, right? If the activity that is planned at 5 o'clock, if it gets shifted to, let's say, 6:30, that will throw me off, because my next plan or next activity is planned when this prior activity ends, right? So I'm not somebody who is very quick at making decision. I'm not somebody who is very quick to adjust. By that, what I meant is within minutes, right? So that's the kind of reflexes, or that's the kind of personality you need to have if you are trying to be a swing trader, intraday trader, because a minute of 1 minute is 1 bar, or 5 minutes is 1 bar, and you have to very quickly decide whether you're going to buy or take a hit or book profit and all those stuff, right? So knowing yourself is very important, and then with that, comes what kind of traits you need to have in order to be successful, and that these 4 things I think will fall universally for all kind of traders, whether you are an intraday trader, you are a scalper. This is more like a universal traits that one must have. There could be more, definitely, but these are like must have in order to be successful in this trading business. So the first trait that I feel is, and this is these are in the order of like must have. So the first is the top must have personality trait, and that is humility and honesty. So definitely everybody here must have blamed market makers or some big players to hit their stop loss, right? उसके वजह से
कोई है जो मेरा स्टॉप
ऑपरेटर
पता है,
करेक्ट, ऑपरेटर की वजह से है, मेरा डेटा लीक हो गया होगा, उस सबको पता है मेरा स्टॉप लॉस है, एंड देन दे इंटेंशनली brought the price down to hit my stop loss, and then the price went up, right? Nobody cares for you. ठीक है, you are as small of a piece in this universe of market as Earth is, or probably Moon is, in the entire solar system or the entire universe. Point system, you don't exist for them, right? So unless you are ready to accept that okay, you made a mistake, it was the uh, your analysis was wrong, or your execution was wrong, or maybe anything, right? Unless you own your mistakes, you're not going to succeed in this market. There is absolutely no way you will succeed, and if you don't already have that, the market will teach you this humility. And that's why anybody you listen to on the podcast or interviews, names that I've listed, when you listen to them, you feel that yeah, they are so calm, they are so humble, they are ready to accept when they are wrong, they are ready to accept when they are right, they are ready to improve when they are wrong, right? So accepting your mistake and then improving on those mistakes is what it takes to be a very successful trader, or successful trader, very successful trader. So humility and honesty is definitely the number one topic. A loss is a loss unless you have learned something from it, in which case it's just a lesson. So go back, study why I did. For example, this 2 weeks, I took 21 trades. I made 20 losses, 1 gain. Net drawdown is 3%. I was not at all happy with what I had done. And that is why yesterday I went further deep into my market breadth indication of me entering, exiting, being involved into the market. And had I had those rules 2 weeks prior, I would have been sitting out since I think 30th June or around that time. So this entire 2-3 weeks of period, I had I shouldn't have been involved, right? But I learned from it, right? So that's going to serve me in future. So it's not a loss, it's a lesson learned. And it's a lesson learned very cheaply, instead of blowing 15, 20%, 25%, 3% is absolutely recoverable. So yeah, you need to be absolutely down to the earth of a person as a human to accept your own mistakes and then work on those mistakes, right? As a human being, we don't like to be called out wrong. If I tell you कि नहीं मोहित क्या बकवास काम कर रहा है, ये कर रहा है, वो कर रहा है, you wouldn't like it, but there is no way around it. Whether you like it or not, you have to accept it. Any questions on this?
We also blame the market. मार्केट कि मार्केट अजीब है और इसलिए मेरे ट्रेड्स नहीं चले. बट आपको किसने बोला था यार, आपको दिख रहा है आपके ट्रेड्स नहीं चल रहे या कुछ भी हो, तो आपको एक बार रिफ्लेक्ट करना चाहिए. मतलब फॉर एग्जांपल जैसे 2025 में इंडाइसेस कुछ परसेंटेज तो ऊपर गई है. अगर आप सेम अप्रैल के लो से देखें तो उस टाइम भी लास्ट में अगर आप सिर्फ ETF भी ट्रेड करते तो मीन्स इवन अगर खाली मैं ETF ट्रेड करता तो भी पॉजिटिव में वो ईयर क्लोज करता. लेकिन मैं स्टॉक्स ट्रेड करता ही गया लगातार कि मैंने शायद 40 ट्रेड्स कर दिए थे 3 महीने में, रोज के 3-4 ट्रेड. तो वो मैंने रिफ्लेक्ट करा कि जो भी मेरे लूजिंग ईयर्स है ना, उसमें मतलब लूजिंग मंथ्स है, उसमें मेरे जो ट्रेड्स हैं वो 30 के अराउंड, मतलब 30 ट्रेड्स इन अ मंथ हो गए. तो बेसिकली एक से भी ज़्यादा ट्रेड हो गया डेली का. और मतलब 22 तो ट्रेडिंग डेज होते हैं जिसमें मैंने अगर 30 ट्रेड्स ले ली तो क्या ही मेरा विन रेट है. तो इधर इट्स द मेजर पार्ट ऑफ वो उसकी मेरी एंट्रीज ही गलत थी और वो सब. बट मतलब इवन जब मैंने स्टार्ट करा था तो मैं यही कर रहा था कि यार मार्केट खराब है. देन मेरे फादर ने मुझसे पूछा कि मार्केट खराब है तो काम ही क्यों कर रहे हो. देन आई रियलाइज यार जब आपको दिख रहा है मार्केट खराब है तो आप क्यों रोज सुबह उठ के बटन दबा रहे हो? उस दिन बंद करो ना, देर आर अदर थिंग्स टू डू।
Right.
यही मेरा मेरा भी यही रिफ्लेक्शन रहा कि यार मार्केट का भी गलत नहीं होता, आपका एनालिसिस गलत होता है टुवर्ड्स द मार्केट।
Right. And the sooner you realize it, the better. Ki, by, uh, so I feel if you think yourself as genius when things are working, you should, and you take ownership of that. You should also take ownership of the times when you are not making money, right? You can't pass the blame to the market or anything. I uh, I liked Clean Max a lot, right? Mera Clean Max, I had 35% size. The stock went 30% up. If I'm not humble to accept that, okay, my analysis is wrong, and if I'm not humble enough to get out at the stop loss that I had decided prior. So till at this point, I had almost like 25, 30, 25, 27% gain, right? This pullback, I let it come because my stop loss was not there. It went here. I think my mistake. I think my mistake. यहाँ पे मैंने शायद यहाँ इस time पे I had around
मेटा न्यूज
around 12-13% gain. Over here I had around 25-30% gain. So the net and net impact on portfolio was unrealized was around 10%. If I had, if I can't be humble enough and flexible enough ki हाँ, to see this action and consider this is not normal, I wouldn't have exited and I wouldn't have made any gains. I would have lost everything, right? So even though I liked this stock so much, everything about this stock was very positive. The initial feedback was amazing. The size was amazing, 35% size. Everything about this trade was absolutely bang on. This is as perfect as it can get. But if I just fight the market that no, market is wrong, I am right, I'm not going to take my stop loss here. It fell here and then it bounced here again. Let me give some more rope. Just see where the market is going towards instead of following your stop loss rules. Everything. This would have been like a break-even trade instead of like a 4% impactor on the portfolio, 4-5%, and more than that, I would have been mentally drained out here in this period. That it would have been extremely frustrating. So you have to be very, very flexible to know to realize when you are wrong, and that flexibility comes with humility. If you fight the market that no, you are wrong, I am right, then good luck.
You said आपने इंट्राडे ट्राई करा, तो what, even मैं भी बिगिनर हूँ, तो मोस्ट ऑफ द बिगिनर्स जो मिस्टेक करते हैं कि यार ये नहीं चल रहा है, काम नहीं करता, शायद वो 10 ट्रेड्स में भी हो सकता है कि काम नहीं करता, हो सकता है कि वो और भी जल्दी कर दे, थोड़ा सा सबका वो अलग अलग है कि वो कब रियलाइज करेंगे कि यार ये काम नहीं करता। तो आपके हिसाब से वो मतलब कितने टाइम तक, जैसे आपने कहा कि इंट्राडे ट्राई करा, तो कितना टाइम दिया आपने उसको फिगर आउट करने के लिए कि ये काम करता है या नहीं करता आपके लिए? मतलब काम सारी चीजें करती हैं, बट इट डिपेंड्स ऑन द पर्सन, किसी के लिए कुछ काम करता है, किसी के लिए कुछ।
Correct. And it also depends on the environment. Let's say, for example, if I am trading intraday in a healthy environment, I would have made progress and the result would have been positive. Even though I'm not suited for intraday, I would have made positive gains. But does that mean I'm an intraday trader? No, right? So results, keeping results aside for now, right? For example, you let's say you have or let's say I have a personality trait of an intraday trader, but the time I entered the market, that was not conducive for intraday trading, right? So if I just go by the result, I would have seen me making losses, and then I would have called out. Let's say for a period of 20 days, 30 days, I made continuous loss or barely any progress. I would have got frustrated and said, I'm not an intraday trader. Even though personality wise, I know I'm an intraday trader. So don't mix results with personality. Those are two different things. Personality is more important. So how I realized very quickly that I'm not suited for intraday trading was because of how it works, right? So for example, every day 9 o'clock you are in front of a system scanning multiple stocks, let's say gap ups or high volume or जो भी आपका criteria, right? So first 15 minutes तो आपके खाली scanning से आने में निकल गए, right? And then you are narrowing down to 2-3 setups, and then you are watching 2-3 setups parallelly moving around, right? That kind of quick thinking, that kind of quick activity is not suited for me. When I want, my personality dictates me that I know prior hand, a night before, which stock I'm going to trade, what price I'm going to trade. If the market, if so, I have already envisioned that what the stock should do, and if the stock is not doing that, I'm not trading that, right? This kind of planning I can't have when I'm doing intraday trading. It's very quick decision, and like I said, right, my personality is I want to plan things out. I'm not very quick on my feet in terms of making decision in seconds or minutes. So personality itself kicked me out of my attempt to be a intraday trader, right? And then second thing is ki, as soon as I entered in intraday trading, swing trading or the position trading that I do. Once I have entered, I set my GTT and I get out, right? I don't need to track my stock, what it's doing. I don't like to sit in front of the system for a very long period. Intraday, you can't do that, right? Intraday, you have to be very quick in terms of seeing where the price is moving, whether the action it's making, is it a correct or normal reaction, a normal activity or normal action, or it's an abnormal action, right? And then same day you have to realize about profit booking and all those things. So that is just too much of decision making within the same day. So personality wise, that's why it never clicked for me. Whether
how do you find your personality?
just look back and understand what kind of person you are, right? Like I said, आपके day-to-day life activity will tell you what kind of person you are.
Okay.
So there can't be a better indication to judge कि क्या है क्या नहीं है.
ठीक है. So the last part is Q&A.
अबे भाई personality traits तो complete करने दे भाई, अभी तो खाली humility बात की है.
बोलो भैया.
Right. So humility was the first. Second is, I think, passion. So
Passion.
you need to spend good 3, 4, 5 years in the market to look back and see that yes, you have made some substantial gains. First 2, 3, 4 years, you are just trying to figure out a lot of things, and unless you have a passion for this field, you're not going to last that long. So I'm not sure about the statistics, but I think that is very widely available in the public. Ki most of the new beginners, they quit within 1 year, 2 years of trading because it's very, very hard, challenging, draining psychologically, and unless you have a passion to sail through the tough times, you can't succeed, right? So if you're not passive, if you're trading because you want it or you need it, instead of being passionate about it, you can't make those kind of efforts to be successful in this field. And I think that's true for every field. Not everybody has as much passion about cricket as, let's say, Virat Kohli, and that's why he is Virat Kohli. Not everybody can become Virat Kohli because it's the passion of the game that drives him to be more disciplined and do all sort of improvements even at the age of 37, 38, right? So, for example, me, when I wake up, I'm thinking market. I'm going for a walk, I'm thinking market. I'm driving, I'm thinking market. It's not healthy, I would say. But it's very, very difficult for me to disconnect myself, even for. So unless I'm sleeping, there can't be a stretch of 1 hour where I'm not thought about trading even for once. And that's madness, I feel. But you have to, if you are not crazy about this, then you can't. Otherwise, just park your money with mutual funds, Nifty indices, and then let the market returns give you happiness. But if you want extraordinary asymmetrical returns where you want 30, 40, 50 triple digit returns, you need to be called out crazy. And if my wife were to speak for me, she has seen the crazier times that I have spent in front of a chart doing God knows what and all. So without the passion, you can't be one of those traders
that the family support.
Yeah. Right. Third thing, again, as a personality trait, discipline. So this is where I think majority, around 90% people lack. Everybody knows the setups, the typical buys and sell rules. I just told you the market breadth that you can incorporate higher high, or when the price is above 20 only, then enter the market for, let's say, swing more position trading. But nobody will follow that. Hardly anybody would follow that, because I have copied this rule from, let's say, Amit Rai, and like me, thousands of people would have listened to him, but not everybody would be able to follow this completely. So that's why discipline is very, very important. Rules are very, very easy. Trading rules are very easy. Higher high, higher low setup indicates trend upward. Lower low, lower high indicates trend downwards. It can't be as simple as that, right?
Dow theory, see.
It's such a simple rule, but in spite of that, 99% people fail, right? Because they don't have the discipline to follow the rules. So it's not about the setups anymore unless you had the discipline. And I was absolutely as disciplined as it can get in the beginning. I did everything possible to keep me disciplined, but it did not work. And then suddenly one day it did. And I'll discuss what happened it did. But I did everything possible. I had printed the rules of trading, the entry, exit, everything on my desktop. I had a family picture I thought that, okay, if I think about my family, then I may make good decisions, right decisions, not good decisions, right decisions. That didn't work. I had set at least 10 reminders on my calendar. One will go off at 9 o'clock, reminding me about my rules. One will go off at 9:15, 9:30. Throughout the day, it would go off, but none of those worked. I was so frustrated. I banged my fist on the wall. I slapped myself out of the frustration of why am I not able to follow just these simple rules. But unfortunately, for 90% of the people, the discipline won't come until you have hit absolutely rock bottom. A point from where you have nowhere further down to go. And that is where I think you will evolve as a different person, a person you want to be. So my rock bottom was in 2024. Horrible phase of my life. Not in terms of anything else, but just specific to trading, where a lot had gone wrong. I had a big drawdown. Nothing seemed to be working. Absolutely nothing. I was mentally exhausted, frustrated. I didn't want to pursue this anymore. So from that point onwards, it was, it can't go any worse than that in trade, I felt. And that is where things changed. And that is the hard truth. Unless, for most of people in trading, unless you hit rock bottom, you will not get disciplined, because it's just the nature of the business. When we go to school, we are constantly monitored by teachers, right? So you have to be disciplined. When you go out on road, there are traffic cameras, so you have to be disciplined for that. But in trading, nobody is watching you, right?
You with yourself.
It's just you against you.
You against you, sorry.
Yeah, and the real fight is you fighting your emotions, that is fear and greed, right? 9 out of 10 times you will not come out at top. You will lose that battle, and that's how humans are. So unless you feel a pain that is deep enough for you to make those changes, you will not get disciplined.
So would you say ट्रेडिंग और स्पोर्ट्स में भी एक रिलेशन है ऐसा कुछ? तो मतलब बहुत हर किसी का अलग भी है इस पे, बट कुछ पार्ट मतलब आपका क्या व्यू है इस पे?
क्या चीज पे?
ट्रेडिंग भी एक स्पोर्ट की तरह ही है. You have to show up.
Correct, right? I mean, see, Sachin Tendulkar had a passion for the market. That's why he started for 13 at the age of, I don't know.
Cricket.
Cricket, sorry, my bad. So he started at such a young age, right? He had the passion to be successful in the market, and that's why he did better than almost everybody in that generation in terms of practice, in terms of dedication, right? Discipline. Uske saath ka Vinod Kambli, and see where he is right now, right? So without discipline, the passion will not help you. Two clear examples are, let's say, if you just see Cristiano Ronaldo and there is another striker.
Messi, Neymar.
Retired England striker who played for Manchester United. Along with Cristiano Ronaldo, Wayne Rooney. Both are of same age, but look how they are, right? I mean, I don't know, but I don't think Rooney would have had any less passion about soccer than Cristiano Ronaldo, but he didn't have the discipline, right? So the passion alone will not help. Discipline is the key. And I personally feel that, anybody here, you or anybody who is listening to, you guys are like just 30, 40, 50 trades away from becoming the trader you want to become. But that 30, 40, 50 trades would judge your character. If you just follow one simple rule, if you just make one rule about trading, one setup, just one setup, that okay, I'm not going to trade, let's say for example, I'm not going to trade any stock other than, let's say, whose sales growth past quarter was less than 20%. So that's first filter, which is trading below it's 20% from 52 weeks high, second filter. Third, RS, you apply 90, 92 filter. And then just one setup. Let's say, for example, a pullback from 20-day moving average, and do that for 30, 40 trades. The discipline it will build will further expand into your personality, and then you can be adding more and more setups and rules around the watch list and filtering the stocks and what kind of setups you want to trade, right? But most of the people will fail executing that one setup for 30, 40 trades, and that's why the discipline will not be built. So if it gives any hope, I can be absolutely certain about this statement that anybody here is just 30, 40, 50 trades away from becoming the trader you want to be, whether it's Mark Minervini or anybody. You listen to Mark Minervini, for first 6 years, he had no progress, absolutely zero, right? So, and then he is where he is now. And that's because of the discipline. So if you listen to his interviews, he'll just talk about discipline. Every interview, most of the interviews, you will listen discipline, discipline, discipline. So yeah, without discipline, not possible. And then the fourth is patience. If you want to, so I saw one funny video, Jeff, where there was one guy who was saying that, have patience. It was a short 1-minute video. He was telling others that, Indian ही है अपना, he was telling others कि don't be in a rush to money. करता हूँ, है मेरे पास. Don't be in a rush to make money. If you just sit for throughout the most part of the month and then just take couple of trades, you can make 10% return per month. And then that 10% return will further compound to 200, 250% gain in the entire year. So in the same video, he's talking about not doing a lot and then expecting 10 to 15% returns, right? That's not that's not how it's going to work. Even the best of the best traders don't have a compounding of more than 30% is a lot. If you just take a step back and just put it in the Excel sheet, what a 20% compounding can do to your capital for a period of 20 years, you will be amazed. Print that out, put it in front of you. But yeah, like I said, nobody can. People don't want to be making money in 20 years. They want to make money in 20 months or less.
20 minutes.
20 minutes also, yeah. Good luck to you. But yeah, without patience, you really can't do.
With the arrow of reels, वो 20 seconds हो गए हैं.
करेक्ट. अभी तो भाई पता नहीं क्या क्या फ्रीक्वेंसी ट्रेड्स हो गए हैं. So yeah, to summarize, I personally feel these 4 traits are must to have in order to be a successful trader, investor. First and foremost is humility. if you can't accept you are wrong, you are not going to improve, and if you don't improve, you don't evolve. You're not going to succeed. Passion, it's necessary to drive you through the rough phases. For example, I think Sachin Tendulkar had tennis elbow somewhere in early 2000s or something, and he was out of the market for or out of the cricket for good one and a half period. And by that time, he had already achieved a lot. He was the great already, and money wise also he did not had any trouble, I feel. But if he didn't had passion for the cricket, he wouldn't have made a comeback at all. Not possible. So passion is what drives you through the difficult phase, and if you don't have the passion, again you can't. Don't do what I do. That is walking, sleeping, thinking, driving. Every time it's market. That's not healthy, but it's just who I have become now. Third thing, discipline. I probably discussed 2 setups on this call today. You can find another 10 setups if you listen to 10 more interviews of any of these guys that I have just mentioned. I can write down on the paper, I can discuss everything here, but unless you have the discipline to follow through, you're not going to do well. And this is not just in trading, but it's in any profession. Discipline is what makes the difference. Discipline is what makes Sachin or Virat Kohli, and then at the same time there are so many people who went and came and went, right?
Everyone can hit a straight drive, but सचिन की तरह straight drive आज तक कोई hit नहीं कर पाया, तो वो discipline है.
नहीं, सचिन की तरह straight drive पे hit कर लेगा यार, वो भी नहीं है. So discipline, you see, is not when you are doing the activity. Discipline comes when when the people are not seeing you. That is where the background work is what they call, right? जो भी मजाक है, मजाक ही है, बट जैसे रोहित शर्मा को वड़ा पाव बोलते हैं, करेक्ट? रोहित शर्मा, विराट कोहली, टैलेंट वाइज दे आर almost as equal to each other as possible. They are one of the finest, one of the greatest in the cricket. But discipline is what makes the difference when you see off the pitch, जहाँ पे विराट कोहली is just talking so much about his diet, healthy lifestyle, his workout routine, and all those things. And that's why they are probably the same age, and now people are calling for his retirement, Rohit's retirement, and not Kohli's, right? So again, passion drives the discipline, but unless you have the discipline and discipline to improve, discipline to do what is right, you're not likely to succeed. Fourth point is patience. Again, this is something I'm also trying to improve, the patience of not be very active in the market, so not have a lot of action days, the patience to sit out of the market, the patience to not be Uday Chopra and think about, the kind of gains I can make. For example, I told you, right? Early
Patience to not see Twitter पे rocket.
ट्विटर पे तो चलो बहुत, ट्विटर पे तो मैं किसी को फॉलो भी नहीं करता हूँ इंडिया में मोस्टली. खाली आई थिंक आई फॉलो हिमांशु. अदर देन दैट नोबडी. बट फॉर एग्जांपल व्हाट आई एम ट्राइंग टू से इज कि इस फेज में आई वाज अप 40%, gave back a lot. Again, I think it went all-time high in this phase. So
Slight all time. मतलब news was कि थोड़ा सा ऊपर गया था and then पूरा all time.
correct. But what I'm trying to say is कि at this point in time, जहाँ पे I already had gains of 40%, there was a shift in my imagination where at first I was thinking that okay, a 10% gains are good, 20% gains are very good in a month or in a brief period. At 40%, I was like, okay, if I can just do one more 40%, I would have doubled the money. So again, I lost the patience. So and what happened later is I got very disappointed when I gave back pretty much 50% of my gains. If I had, so again, this is what I'm saying. I'm working to improve that, let the action of the market not dictate your emotions. Stop making plans of things you don't have in your hand. Stop dreaming, because I was thinking, okay, I'll have 40% in this phase. I'll hit another 30-40% because it's early in the bull market. You'll have solid move, and within within first quarter or so, I would have made around close to triple digit. And then if I get another rally as such in the remaining of the 9 months, I can make another triple digit return, and then overall for the year I would be up like 200 or 300%, right? So now you think the shift in the thinking that okay, now my brain has started imagining stuff that okay, we can do this, we can do that, which is not the right thing to do. So yeah, working on that as well. Working on all the four aspects, I feel you can never be 100% in any of these four fields. The more you know, the more you believe that or you are reaching to that level, and then you see people who are better than you, you immediately get a reality check that there are further scopes of improvement. So don't the improvement will never stop. But yeah, so enough of Gyan. These four traits summarized. What else, Mohit? और कुछ cover करना है क्या?
So हो गया. I mean, patience, humility, discipline, and passion.
Q&A भी है, right?
Q&A.
हाँ,
वो जरूरी है.
हाँ, Q&A जरूरी है. So first questions we have is indices making new high, portfolio at all-time low. It can't be at all-time low, right? But okay, ठीक है, हाँ हो सकता है. Are you sure I can make a career in this? I think a lot of what I discussed answers this question. Are you sure I can make a career in this? Of course you can. One small blip should not discourage you, should not make you quit the market. You should have the patience. You should have the patience and humility to accept your mistake rather than just saying that portfolio is all-time high, but indices are making new high. Okay, fine. Indices are made up of 400 stocks. Let's say Nifty small cap. You could be trading, and 50% of those stocks are trading above 50-day moving average. Now, let's say somebody could be trading the remainder of the 50%, which are trading below 50-day moving average and not make any progress. So, the indices are making new highs, but your portfolio is not. Just like what I said, what is happening with me. Portfolio are making me new highs, but my watch list is not, right? So be humble, see what you are doing wrong, see why is this happening, learn from your mistake, get out when the market is not conducive for your style of trading, right? I found you via Dada. So I'm
This is
working
from
on swing.
Yash. Yash
Yeah. So this is from Yash Patel. I'm working on swing trading skills since a year, not to earn a big chunk, but learning purpose. Took many successful trades and I made few mistakes as well. But the major thing is annoying to me is waiting cycle where the price does not move. So okay, without reading any further, if you can't wait, which is the patience. Sorry, yes. Every strategy, every setup has favorable and non-favorable market conditions. Swing trading in a uptrend, like for example 20 to हाँ नहीं recent April तो चलो वो तो choppiness के बाद आ रहे हैं हम लोग, but in a year you will not get more than 3 to 4 months of absolutely best period for swing trading. 3 4 months is on a higher side. I'm talking about the easy money where you buy anything and next day zoom, you are already in green, right? You will not get more than 2 to 3 months of such period. Then you will have 2 to 3 months of another period where selective, so 2 or 3 stocks out of 10 stocks are making progress, and again that progress could be large enough to compensate for the remainder of the losses. So the equity curve could be growing, but the growth of the curve will be very slow, not like in those 2 3 months where it will be just like zoom 45-degree or something of that sort. And the remainder of the 6 months ideally is the stay out period where if you are involved, the probability of you losing money is higher than you making money, right? So this is where you have to understand and build for yourself the market environment, identify which market is good for you. You can backtest from 2020 till 2026. You will have a very good data set where you start with the correction, COVID correction of how you could have avoided this. Then you can think of how you could have entered probably here. Then your next goal should be how to do as little as possible in this phase. Your goal should be to get involved in this run, then be as little as possible involved in this phase, and then I think yeah, and then this phase again, great run. This phase is when you should think of avoiding. So don't. Okay, let me first read the entire question. Sometimes I fall in a trap. After picking the stock, it goes on dry mode or lose strength. I use VCP to identify such trades and volume analysis. I use RSI, MFI, and moving average. As I mentioned above, I want to work on accuracy of stock picking and getting good on reading market sector mood, trend, mood/trend/environment, and then take a shot. So, as on this channel, we believe market environment is the supreme. So, I would recommend you to go back, start with analyzing what market condition, what parameters make the environment favorable to your style of trading, which is the swing trading. Couple of things we already discussed, the price above 20-day moving average. Now, if you are a mid-cap, small-cap trader, you shouldn't be watching Nifty 50. If you are a large-cap trader, you shouldn't be watching anything other than Nifty 100. Stick to Nifty 50. So what you are tracking, what's your yardstick is also equally important. In 2025 correction, your small mid cap got hammered, but if you are tracking it against the Nifty 50, Nifty 50 did not correct as much. it showed more strength than small and mid cap. So if you are a small and mid cap trader and you are watching Nifty 50, you would get an impression that market is doing well, which is an incorrect information. So what you are judging against is also equally important. Then make rules that get you involved sometime here, keep you out here, get involved in this run, stay completely out till here, I feel, here, enter, you have a 1 month of this run, 1 month, this run would have been like absolutely brilliant run because the sentiments here were very, very negative. We had almost like a oversold readings. Then you get chopped here. So again, think of how you avoid this. A simple higher high, higher low structure would have kept you out in this entire period. After this, what do you call that? After this negative confirmation that okay, the health is not good, it made lower low, not a single higher low until this point. So you can stick to just that structure, higher high. At least you should see one higher low in the market to get involved. Then you ride this entire period. Figure out how you can wait around this, ride, wait, ride, and then you have this recent 2025 correction, right? So that talks about your Nifty 50, Nifty 50, I'm saying market breadth. In terms of stock picking, so my suggestion would be not to think a stock as an individual, but think of stocks as a group, trade the group, and the group is the sector that is leading. So average setup, an average stock in a leading sector will do far better than a good setup, a very, very good stock, fundamentally very good stock, technically very good stock. Then, but it's from not a leading sector. It's just one of those stocks, right? For example, if you see, which is that, क्या नाम था यार उसका? बजाज कंज्यूमर राइट, कंज्यूमर केयर, क्या नाम था उसका?
बजाज कंज्यूमर वीक ग्रुप. हाँ, बजाज कंज्यूमर केयर, अच्छा रिजल्ट भी अच्छा,
राइट? सो बजाज कंज्यूमर केयर, राइट?
बजाज को
Agar if anybody to see this stock in isolation, they will be like, how can you not trade this? My simple answer to that would be, it's not in a leading group. It's the rest of the stocks in this group are not as strong. So this is what I would advise you to do, is to not think of stocks in isolation, but think of stocks in groups and then see how the group is doing. Every bull market is led by 2, 3, maximum 4 sectors. And then once the pullback happens in a bull trend, the sector starts to rotate. And just think about it logically. Power sector did well for 1.5 months. People got absolutely great gains. Now they are booking profit. So the booking profit would certainly start putting the price pressure, right? And it starts to chop, it starts to pull back. Now people have not discovered the other sectors like pharma sector or something like that. Now once this choppiness starts, people tend to look outside this sector. This is when they discover pharma, chemical, other sectors. Now the rotation happens and money goes into that. That is led pullback leading, right? So this is the cycle of it. If you are thinking that, okay, you will be able to time it as accurately as soon as the power is starting, you are into power, then you are immediately into pharma. That is not going to happen. That is absolutely unrealistic expectation. You can't have that. So my advice would be to do as much research as possible in one of those leading sectors and just stick to that. Don't hop, don't jump around the sectors, because you will miss on some great risk reward buying opportunities where your risk would be less than 1%. So you can have immediately in one trade, you can size to be 20-25% size. And just on the same note, I'm not going to go through the entire hierarchy, but I feel position size is important than the setup and the stocks. So that's a controversial topic for some other day. But yeah, I think that's my answer to you. That if you want to, like you have said, right, you want to have a good read into the market, then first spend good 3, 4, 5, 6 months to analyze the market, which are productive to your style of trading, and then you go for stock picking, and then you go for setups. What kind of setups give you that asymmetrical edge where your risk to reward is 1:3, 1:4, 5, 10, 20, right? That should be the hierarchy to go about.
Basically,
So yeah.
what we always do is कि अगर winners पढ़ने हैं तो we start with stocks. शायद इंडेक्स को बैक टेस्टिंग में इतना इंडेक्स को नहीं, मार्केट को बैक टेस्टिंग में इतना नहीं कोई इम्पोर्टेंस दिया जाता. इवन मैंने भी यही गलती करी.
कोई नहीं देखता. In spite of knowing the fact कि 3 out of 4 stocks will follow the direction of the general market. Nobody gives that kind of importance to market health.
How to backtest can also be covered in another video.
देखते हैं, काफी लंबा टॉपिक हो जाएगा वो. To finish in one go, maybe a series of videos, but yeah.
कभी और next week, since most of the action नहीं है, मतलब अपना एक्सपेक्टेशन नहीं है, तो अपन कुछ सीरीज ऑफ वीडियोस या आर्टिकल्स शेयर कर सकते हैं जो लोग उस वीक में उन्हें एंगेज रख सके और वो ग्रो कर सकें. ग्रो वाला नहीं,
just go back, listen to Amit Rai, go back, listen to David Ryan.
Any specific videos?
Go to their channel. Everything there is very high quality information they have provided. Everything from every video you will learn 1 or 2 things definitely, if you are open to learning. If you are not, then probably watch Tarak Mehta. जेठालाल देखते हैं. जेठालाल भी काफी कुछ सीखता है बापू जी से. So yeah, even that is not recommended if you can't learn something new. So yeah, I think we are good to close unless we have something pending, Mohit.
No, done.
Okay. Chalo, then see you next Sunday. Bye.
Bye.